Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Howard Chakadash, the one that's the apostles of great millstone, and salutations to the elect, which we ought to be. Now, it's your brother Hawaii here from GMS Chicago. Got a quick little lesson for you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelites who are ashamed of looking like heathens, who spirit bear witness that they're a child of the Heavenly Father. In the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the world English calls Jehovah God. In the name of the Heavenly Son is Yahweh Shai, who the word English calls Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christos, or Yeshua, Yeshaya, Yahweh. And pretty much this lesson is going into the fact that well, pretty much going into Esau being wicked, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much that you're going to get paid back for all the things that you've done, you know what I'm saying, because you had wrought great sin amongst the nation of Israel, you know what I'm saying, by following the ways of your wickedness. So this is Job chapter 9 verse 24. It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Whose face is on the money? Who controls this place? You know what I'm saying? You know, look how this kingdom is made. You know, the society, the rules and regulations and stuff, the things that's allowed, even though they come in swearing on the Bible and stuff, where the Bible says that you're not supposed to make no swears, no promises. That's pretty much what a swear is. You're making a promise, and what do? They do it on the 11 King James Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, making mockery, man. You know, it says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein? Who is he? Who are the judges? The prophets, man. You know, Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? The ultimate judge. You know, and how do they cover the faces? With iconoclasm, man. Putting their images up, saying that they're the chosen line, when really they're not, man. They're the chosen line to be destroyed. They're the chosen line to be the seeds of darkness. You know what I'm saying? This is this is Sirach, chapter 10, or Sirach, or Ecclesiastes in Apocrypha, chapter 10, verse 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. In what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Right? It says verse 3, it says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. You know, and that's what's been going on, man. You know, look how your subjects within your kingdom are rolling around. You know, these people are so bugged out of their mind and stuff. What are they doing? They rushing in for water, toilet paper and stuff, cutting paper towels in half. It's like, look, I just made tissue. You know what I'm saying? You know, storming these stores and stuff, getting into fights and stuff, ready to pretty soon ready to kill each other and stuff over supplies. You know, to the fact that stores gotta put restrictions on how much people can take out, man. You know, uh, you this, even the people and stuff with this coronavirus is saying that it's just so hectic and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When the regular flu kills more people than the coronavirus, man. You know what I'm saying? And you just doing this just to Salakia. It says verse 3. It says an unwise king destroyeth his people. You destroyed the minds of billions of people, man. You know, deceitfully fed. You know what I'm saying? All the other nations and stuff. You know, because now your policy and how you do things and stuff is all across the world. You know what I'm saying? You know that is better to it's better to seek out money rather than peace. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's great betrayal within the lands. You got TV shows about it. You know, you destroy the people, man. You know, America has globalized its philosophies all across the world and brought great destruction upon the people, man. You know, uh, this is this is Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. And that's what's here, man. You know, homosexuality, bad according to the scriptures, but they call it good according to this world, man. You know, and look at our people, man. There's so many people out here and stuff where they straight homosexuals and stuff, and they don't want to change from it, man. You know, you got people eating pork, shrimp, lobster, catfish, calamari, you know, crab, all these things and stuff where they're parasitic clams, mussels, you know what I'm saying? where they parasitic in their job is to clean the sea and stuff, man. You know, and it's being placed out there. It could be cheaper and stuff, or it tastes better and stuff. It's advertised throughout the TV and stuff when it come down to different commercials and stuff about how this look good, or that look good and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It says that put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, man. So this place is totally backwards, man. You know, it says in Psalms 82 and 5. I'm gonna grab it right quick. In Psalms 82 and 5, it says they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. It says all the foundations of the earth are out of course, man. You know what I'm saying? So everything is backwards. Everything is, instead of for it to be good, it's bad that's here, man. You know? And our people are so warped in their minds and stuff that they really think that the ways of society and stuff is good. Like a person, what would a person do? A person would try to sit up here and help somebody that's suicidal and stuff, try to change their mind. It's even it's a crime. You know, you could go to jail for trying to commit suicide for yourself, right? But then look how the people's minds are warped when they come down to cigarettes and smoking black and mouse and smoking weed and stuff. That you putting smoke in your motherfucking lungs, man. It says on it says on the back of the boxes and stuff when you buy these things, it says we'll call cancer and stuff. Now everybody would hate to have cancer. Everybody would hate to go through, anybody who got to go through cancer and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody want to leave off from cancer, right? Or never be in touch or have cancer dwelling with them, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you still smoke the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Instead of a quick death, you choose a slow death. That's what you choose. You still suicidal. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that's smoking cigarettes and stuff, you know, here it is. This devil would say that smoking is bad for the children and stuff, but it's okay for the adults. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you can make money off that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when it come down to it, it's bad for your health regardless, man. You know, ain't nobody finna go into no burning building and stuff. It's like let me breathe in this smoke. They already know consciously that it's dangerous and that they can die, but yet they can't see it. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to smoking cigarettes, man. You know, when you get your blunts and your swishes, your backwoods and whatnot, that's not real plants. You know what I'm saying? I know actually it is, but it's in its dead form. And how do they keep it together? By putting glue on it, man. You know, you break down the swishing and whatnot, take all the tobacco out of stuff, you fill it up with your weed, and then you lick it back up. And they even got these artificial flavors, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know, you get the Vega and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just so it can burn slow, so you can consume more smoke into your lungs, man. You know, smoke with your lungs was made for air to come in and out, man, not for smoke to come in and out, man. You know, and our people have it so. Verse 21, it says, "Warn to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight." And you people think that it's a wise thing. It's like, well, man, I know I ain't supposed to be smoking and stuff, but yeah, you do it anyways. Why? Because now you have nicotine in your body, and your body is used to the nicotine. You know what I'm saying? You know, and what happens? You gotta, you trying to find the first hit like it was the first time you smoked. You know what I'm saying? And now you can't find it, man. You know, hey, if you even talk good news and stuff about how smoking is bad and stuff, people will hate you for it, man. You know, that's how warped our people minds is and stuff. You tell them good news and stuff, and you become their enemy, like it says Galatians 4:16. You know, and it's warned to this devil because this devil has allowed, this devil has brought in this wickedness and stuff. You know, in unjust ways. You know what I'm saying? And things that's abominable and stuff, and have the people accept it so, man. You know. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city. It said, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." You know what I'm saying? And woe to this bloody city. Hey, in order for you to get the Americas and stuff, you know what I'm saying, you had to commit genocide and stuff against the nation of Israel, the Gadites, the so-called Native American Indians, the Simeonites, the so-called Reubenites. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Taino Indians, the so-called Puerto Ricans, the Ephraimites. You know what I'm saying? the Aztecs, the Incas, you know what I'm saying, indigenous Indians and stuff, the so-called Mexicans, you know, uh, 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 you raped and robbed and pillaged the lands, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, in order for this place to actually be cleansed, according to Numbers 35 and 33, your blood got to be shed, man. You know, because you wrought meaning another word mean formed. You formed a great death. You know what I'm saying? And by touching the apple of the Lord's eye, which is the nation of Israel, talking about all 12 tribes, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you destroyed them. You spiritually killed them, man. You know, and you got to pay for those things, man. That's why it's woe unto the bloody city, man. You know, you have a lot of blood on your hands that you ain't finna be able to get off. You know, it's like one of them oil stains in a t-shirt and stuff. No matter how much you put some bleach in there, it don't matter how much you wash it and stuff, that stain is still there for some reason, man. As if somebody newly put oil in it, man. You know. This is Ezekiel 24 and 6. It says, "Wherefore thus saith the Lord power Yahweh." It says, "Woe to the bloody city, to the pot whose scum is therein." Your scum is still here, man. You know when you step into some gum and stuff, and you try to get it off by sliding your foot and stuff, and then it still be some there. That's how this place is, man. Your filth is all over the world, man. You know your imprintment is all over the world, man. And the Lord is like, woe onto it, man. He's going to destroy it, man. You know? Because it's that scum that you just can't get. Like gum that gets stepped on or rolled on several times and stuff. And now it's just that black mark that's on the sidewalk. You know? What can only peel that up? Fire, man. You know? Fire is the only thing that can make it unsticky again, man. You know? So you can pull it up and throw it away. And the Lord going to destroy this place with thermonuclear fire, man. Just like the fire and brimstone, the Lord destroyed with used to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? And plus all the three other cities that was around. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's gonna destroy this place. Why? Because it's spiritually called Sodom. You know what I'm saying? You know? And he already doing with these different plagues and stuff like he did Egypt. Why? Because this place is also considered Egypt, man. You know? It says, "Whose scum is not gone out of it." It says, "Bring it out piece by piece. Let no lot fall upon it, man." It says, "For her blood is in the midst of her. She set it upon the top of a rock." She meaning that it's easily seen. It's easily seen, man. It says, "She poured it not upon the ground to cover it with dust." It says that it might cause fury to come up to take vengeance. "I have set her blood upon top of a rock, that it should not be covered. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, woe to the bloody city. I will even make the power for fire great," man. You know, and what's that fire great? The thermonuclear fire, man. You know, this is this is back in Nahum chapter 3. It says the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. It says, "And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none in of their carcasses. They stumble upon their corpses." You know what I'm saying? It's finna be mass death. You know what I'm saying? What is that sword? What's that glittering spear? It's these missiles, man. You know, which the Lord is gonna bring upon the earth, man. You know, upon all those that sin and stuff, man. You know, he's going to deliver the elect. He's going to bring them through the fire. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to destroy the 2/3 and stuff. Why? Because they also polluted with your madness, man. You know? It's, it's 2 Peter's chapter 3, verse 10. Is for 2 Peter 2 and 3 and 9. It says, "The Lord is not slack concerning his promise." Part of his promise was that he was going to destroy this place and save his elect, man. The 144,000 was consist of 12,000 men, each of the 12 tribes of Israel, the government body, and the 1/3 was consist of men, women, and children who are Israelites who believe no matter how they look. It says, "As some men count slackness, but is long suffering." You people that be like, oh, it ain't gonna happen until another 30 years. I bet you your mind has changed now with all these prophecies popping off like popcorn now. It says it's but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. It says, and it says that in Matthew 24th chapter, saying that no man knoweth the hour except the Lord, the Heavenly Father. It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right? The elements. It was a brother who did a sit down that the Elder Malcolm, had posted in the group me where how there's I think it's pediatric, if that's the correct way, the pediatric table, or the table that has all the different elements and stuff, how they have a certain degree within, a certain temperature in degrees where it can actually be burnt, where it's devoured and no more in existence. You know what I'm saying? So it says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So that means something very, very hot, man. It says, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So there ain't no place you gonna hide, man. For everybody that's gonna be in those bunkers, you're gonna get pulled up by the Lord, man. Because you all are gonna be the ones that's gonna build up the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, man. Come to an end, no longer in existence. You know what I'm saying? It says, to loose one bound, to unbind, release from bonds, set free. You know what I'm saying? What's going to be the majority of things is going to be set free. People being set free from the chains of these from these chains of darkness, these fleshly bodies, man. And but it's going to be by the way of destruction, man, because you get hit with that fire, you getting destroyed. It says, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And that conversation goes back to the Greek word anastrophe, which means your conduct, your way of being, which is destroyed by Esau, man. 2/3 of Israel will get hit with that fire. Why? Because they've been polluted by the wickedness of Esau, man, and choose it, and ride it for it to be so, instead of following the ways of righteousness. Verse 12, it says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's coming to this place, man. Everybody that's on that, oh, the Lord hates the sin, hates the sinner. Guess what? A sinner is somebody who acts upon in sin. You know what I'm saying? Who commits sin. Stupid. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Those that just gonna dwell in sin and stuff, oh, we gonna inherit the kingdom anyway, and got that nonchalant attitude. Guess who you got that from? That carelessness. You got that from Esau, man. And because of that, guess what? Esau is gonna not only get himself destroyed, but also cause you to get destroyed for those that follow and worship this man. You know what I'm saying? Or worship this nation. Let's see. This is second Esdras. 16, starting at verse 1. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon, which is talking about America. It says, in Asia. It says, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. It says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. It says, and beware your children. It says, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. And it is. Your destruction is at hand, man. Because everybody got guns. And it's gonna be all hell and anarchy and stuff upon the land of America. Verse 3, it says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Once those missiles come out of them silos, you know what I'm saying? Come out of the galls, like the scripture says, I believe in Jeremiah. Hey, they ain't turning back. This ain't no drone where it's being controlled and stuff. These missiles only got one destination, and that's where they're gonna go. You know, it says, verse 4, it says, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? It says, plagues are sent onto you, and what is he that may drive them away? And even though the Lord is plaguing this place with all the plagues from Egypt, you know what I'm saying? You can read that in 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Uh, um, the missiles are going to be considered a plague as well in this place, man. You know, because when you on the stove and you cooking fried chicken and stuff, what do people do? They usually try to cook it from a distance, make sure they had their tongs ready and everything, so they wouldn't get popped with the grease. Why? Because it hurts. You know what I'm saying? It's an extreme discomfort and stuff that even a little bit of grease can make a person fly back. So imagine when there's fire all over your motherfucking body, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you breathing it in because you're screaming and stuff. You know, you know, that's going to be one of the plagues that hit this place, man. You ain't going to turn away from it. Verse 6, it says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it have begun to burn. You know, and a lot of people going to be stubble, man. They going to be stubble, man. You know, because they chose not to turn away, man, even though the warning was there. While the Lord was hands were stretched out still, you know what I'm saying, they still disregarded and smacked his hand away. You know, verse 7, it says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer and stuff. And when these missiles are shot and stuff, they go into an arch. They go all the way out into the into space. You know what I'm saying? Or into the highest atmosphere and stuff. And then what do? They curve over and stuff, and they go to their destination. This allows them to gain great distances. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just flying across, you know what I'm saying, the land and stuff, it goes into an arch, and that arch gives them great distance in short period of time to hit their target, man. You know, it says, it says, verse 8, it says, the mighty Lord send the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? It says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath. It says, and who is he that may quench it? You know, it says, he shall cast lightnings and shall not fear, and who shall not fear and stuff. When they, I believe it was California or Nevada, pretty much, they had a warning and stuff where they was incoming missiles or something like that. And what did the people do? They panicked, man. They was in great fear, man. You know, people was hoping that they had some sellers. You know, people was, and then when they found out that it was a test and stuff, what did people start buying up? They start buying bunkers, man. You know, it says, he shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? It says, verse 11, it says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. You know, so hey, man, it's gonna be messed up. The spirit of the Lord is gonna be in that fire, man. You know, this is uh, to wrap it up. This is Zechariah chapter 13, starting at verse 8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, save the Lord, it says, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. That 2 parts is 2/3 of Israel that's going to get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they rather dwell within wickedness. They rather stay polluted instead of be cleansed. You know what I'm saying? So therefore they got to be cleansed physically instead of spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And then when they come back into the kingdom and stuff, that's when they're will only know the clean way instead of the filth. You know what I'm saying? It says, but the third shall be left therein. The third is talking about the elect that's going to come through this fire, that's going to go through the spiritual fire, that's going to be cleansed spiritually and stuff, so they won't have to be cleansed physically. Verse 9, it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. And because what happens when it come down to gold and silver, for it to be in its pure form, it goes through the fire. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 of Israel don't want to go through this fire. So guess what? They're going to have to go through the physical fire. You know what I'm saying? The Lord going to purge up all that dross and stuff, all that abomination and stuff that these people take in, and rather have it so. He's gonna clean that up, man. You know, while the elect and stuff, their dross is being taken away, man. You know, they filth is being taken away. It says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. It says, I will say, it is my people, and they shall say that Yahweh is my power. You know what I'm saying? And this is going in for the elect. The elect are going to be the ones who's not going to taste that second death, man. This is my last one. This is Zechariah chapter 12, verse 14. Um, no, Zechariah 14, verse verse 14, verse 12. So like it. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody actually goes and picks up their swords and their guns and stuff to go shoot at the actual land. So that's how you know Jerusalem is referring to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? And guess who else is going to get destroyed? You know what I'm saying? When it come down to this, parts of Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? Talking about 2/3 of Israel and stuff. They're going to get destroyed. Why? Because they in league with this devil to take down their own nation. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. It says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And the only reason why they getting this punishment and stuff, because they didn't want to spiritually go through the fire, so the dross can be taken away from them, so they can be acceptable in the eyes of the Lord and stuff. So therefore, since they didn't want to do that, they got to go through the physical fire, man. You know, like all them different lands and stuff. When it came down to Sodom and Gomorrah, got burnt up, and the Lord had brought Lot and his Lot out. You know what I'm saying? But destroyed his wife because his wife wanted to stay within that madness. You know what I'm saying? The elect represents Lot. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of that mass destruction. You know what I'm saying? And the 2/3 are the ones who got burnt up. Now I hope this video was edifying, and I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Hakodash. Double honors to apostles with great millstone, and salutations to the elect, which we hope to be. Shalom and a Bob of all.